What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing 4 Cars Late Model Stock Tour fixed at Five Flags Speedway. We are 100% going to lose iRacing in this race because I am not in practice for the late model. I haven't really ran the late model regularly since they switched to a new car. I ran it a couple times with Spencer and in some leagues and some other stuff, and it went pretty well and it was okay. I enjoy how it drives, how it sounds, of course, but not that good at it by any means, and haven't ran it regularly. Haven't really put in any practice or anything. So we're not going to be very fast. We're going to be 100% losing iRacing in this unless something weird happens and the whole field just wads up and we miss it somehow. But that's okay. I just need it for the weekly participation to get checked off the series list. So we'll see how this goes. I was not fast. I ran about 5, 6, 7 laps of practice yesterday evening and was about a tenth, maybe a little bit more off of whatever the fast guy in that session that I was in was. I don't know what that is or what that means. I don't know if that's fast or anything, but again, we're just going to give it a whirl, see how this goes. If I could use my damn mouse, I need to figure out what's up with this mouse. I don't know what it is, but come on, scroll. There we go. All right, so we got a couple minutes here to go practice. Actually, I want 10-to-1 steering ratio while I'm thinking of it here, just so I can hopefully roll some corners a little bit. Like I said, this is the fixed series, so come on, mouse, don't do this to me. I hate this. This is awful. I need to figure out what's up. Anyways, we'll get rocking. Looks like fastest 16.5. We will not be there, or probably even close to that. So this car does take a little while to heat up tires, and you do run very, very fast around here. But 50 laps fixed, no cautions. Should be interesting. We'll see if we can make something happen with it and how we get it on. So not good here. I wasn't good here in the old late mile or super late mile. I know I ran that ARCA race for Dave's league in FSR and won basically by getting the lead and then leading all the laps, starting from the front row with Carl. But that was more of a tire saving thing and just not making mistakes. This you have to push hard and go fast because 50 laps, yes, you will burn off some tires, but you still have to push hard, and when you're a tenth and a half off to start, you're in trouble. So again, if fast guys are 16.5, we're going to be very slow. So we'll probably go with the Nick Nebben approach here of just ride and chill and hopefully have some death and not get last. But yeah, I mean, if we're half a second off here, I don't think that a Q lap is going to be a 5, but we're going to have to find some pace regardless. I think I'm under driving the corner entry actually, but it's still hard because the car just, it grips up. Oh, let's hit the wall, that's cool. It grips up, but it's not like, gripped up, if that makes sense. So, definitely bad. Bad here, bad in the car, not a good combo, but this just fits into my schedule for the week. I have to check it off the list so we don't have to do it again. So, there we go. A little more aggressive entry, get on the power sooner once we get a little bit of rear tire heat. Try to carry some extra speed. Again, get back on the power earlier than you think and just kind of walk it off. There's a 6 at least, so only like a tenth and a bit off. Looks like a low 5 is going to be fast, so hopefully we can get roughly in the 5s even. I'm pretty sure that the fast guys in here are going to be at least in the 4s, if not faster than that, once they get some tire temps. So we'll do one more kind of lap where we run up and try to get a run to the line, but yeah, it's not good. It is not good by any means. Plowing, plowing, plowing. We got the power down early, but just plowing. It's so difficult to get around here because, again, there's so much grip, but it's not accessible grip. There's a 5.65. At least we're not last in the practice. That's good. We're in the middle somewhere. Again, we're not near the fast guys, but I didn't expect to be. We'll just have to try play it by ear, survive. See if we can get out of this. Do our 10th lap here, and then we'll check tires, see where we're at as far as tire wear. Pushing here for 10 laps-ish. Again, it's going to slide. We're going to burn off the right front and the right rear, I fear, which would be really bad, actually. But it's hard work to go around here at this pace because you got to push so hard. Come on, mouse. Let's check our tires quick. 96, 97 after 10 laps. So that's not good. That means our front's going to be about 80 by the end of this thing. So, or worse, perhaps, which would be really bad. So, yeah, we'll be slow. We're going to be like the number 2 or 3, unless we're the number 1. We could be the number 1, I suppose. I didn't see any big names, and I was just looking for the entry list quick, but we'll see. But what we are going to be is slow. So, we'll just have to try to survive, get through this thing, and call it good. Let's see what the car number assignments are. We are number 1. Derek Kraus is in here, old buddy. Anybody else that we recognize? Not really. So 15 cars. Again, we're going to be slow. So just have to play it by ear, hope for some dead people. Not really using much, if any, brake here, so the brake bias isn't going to be that big of a difference. What's up, DK homeboy? All right. Derek Kraus, of course, from Stratford, races at Slinger, Plenty, and WIR, my home track. Plenty races plenty up here in Wisconsin still, so cool to see him. He's pretty notorious for being an awful iRacer, just junking all the people, but still cool to see him. There we go. Again, we are going to be bad here. It's a 7 at least. I don't know how fast people are going to be running on the short run, but if they're in the 5s, we're going to be 2/10 to a quarter second off probably at least. So 15 cars, I guess we'll just kind of hope for a lucky top 5. And hopefully that'll be enough to not lose too much iRating. Not that we care that much, but it still sucks to lose it when you lose it. We're slow here. P7. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to chill out and save some tire. Looks like a low to mid 5 will put you up towards the front queue. We're not anywhere near that. So we're slow. We'll have to find some time in queue for sure. P9 currently on the speed chart out of like 11 or 12 guys that have run, so that kind of sucks. Low 5 there from car number 5. Derek up behind us on the mock lap. 7.33 for me. Looks like we're just on power. Way not at the right time there. Just let Derek have the bottom here. Try to complete his Q lap. See if we can learn something here for a little bit. Oh, okay, that was interesting. There's a 4. We're gonna have to find some time here. All right, well, we're in trouble. We are a full 10th and a half off even after getting some tire heat, so this is not going to be pretty by any means. So first lap's going to be a tosser for sure. Just don't have the confidence, don't have the ability in this car, and again, I'm not up to seat time to be able to push this and feel confident with it, so we'll just have to wing it. Hopefully we don't crash and die, because that would suck. But all right, here we go. It is Q time. Hold your breath. 17 seconds. I got to be brave. Here we go. Was okay, not great, but 5.49 actually puts us up on the front row for now. It's not going to stay, but it's not last, so I'm happy not being last because I did not think we were going to run a 5. So hopefully we are at least in the top 5 to start, and we can get sorted out somewhere and survive, maybe. I think that's unlikely. I think we're going to get run over and killed, but hopefully we're in there somewhere. So let everybody filter through their laps here. We will get bumped at least a couple more times here. There are some fast people yet to make laps. So All right. Thanks for coming. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want to miss any action from iRacing, Need Speed Hot Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt Daytona, Camaro content, anything else I may post. So hopefully we can get through this and not die. That's the #1 goal. Wanted to get another video recorded this week. There may or may not be a video when you're seeing this be on a Thursday. There may or may not be a Friday video tomorrow. Just trying to figure out what I'd record. I don't really want to do too many solstices for the channel at Nürburgring. I already plan to do one next week, so we'll probably just have a video-less Friday, which kind of sucks. But it's just how the recording schedule worked out this week. Again, post-Daytona. Didn't have a lot of stuff recorded and stacked up ahead of time, so we'll see. Anyways, see how many more people are going to run Q laps. Definitely a couple people that are saving laps yet. The 4, the 7, the 9 have not gone out yet. So we'll see what they do for their laps. They're all back here still waiting. It looks like the 6 either 0x'd his laps or something happened there. 9 slots in right behind us on his first lap, I would assume. The 4 and the 7 still hanging. Plenty of time though. See what John's second lap is. Faster than us, so we're back to 5th. First lap there for Andrew was a 64. Again, I'm just excited not to be last. I will start 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever. That's we're in the middle at least, so we can fight for something from here. And with Derek up there, you never know. We could have a big old crash at some point. So back to 6th, 51 from Andrew on his second lap there. Is Joe going to go out and run? Still got his laps in hand, it looks like. Maybe he crashed on one of them. Nope, doesn't look like he's gone out at all yet. So currently 6th on the bump, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. We're going to be top of row 3 currently. We'll see if Joe goes out and runs. It looks like he just went out on tracks. So potentially we'll start 7th here, but again, out of 15 is the one car. We just got pretty much survive, which would be goals achieved here for me today. So that'd be great if we could do that. That's the #1 goal, is not die. 15 car on display on the pole, though. That's pretty cool, as long as Joe doesn't go beat that. So great lap by Sebastian there. See what Joe puts up for his 2 laps here, unless it's just broken if he's not going out. I thought it was going to be him on track, but it looks like it could just be the thing where it doesn't like using the quick, move up sim queue, whatever it is, and makes us all sit here and wait. So see if Joe goes out and runs a couple laps. He's got about 10 more seconds to start a first lap if he's on track. Starting 6th here wouldn't be the worst thing. Up on a solid road, we just gotta, again, make sure we fire off decently. Take care of the tires, get in line, not get run over. All the usual goals. So we'll see. I'm confident the 10-to-1 steering ratio, that's going to be the right move for me, just to kind of survive and make it, hopefully. Felt like I was very on edge for that Q lap. We'll see if we can back it up with a solid race lap and a solid race. I guess it's 55 laps. I thought it was 50, but 55 is the number. I guess this car is probably a little bit faster in the old late mile. I'm not sure. I always swore that this race was 50 laps in the old late mile when I was doing the schedules, but obviously I'm not doing the schedules anymore. So regardless, whatever. Joe does not put in a Q lap. We are going to start 6th out of 15 today as the one car by probably quite a bit. Hopefully we don't die. Hopefully we can just survive. I'd love to get top 5, but really anything in the single digits. If we finish 9th and lose 60 rating, that'll be well deserved. Let's just get this puppy out of the way. So see what we can do. Do have a fast pair in this series, so that's good. All right. Good luck, everybody. 2752 SOF is the estimated SOF. That's not too bad. Happy with that. All right. Again, 50 on the pole. Derek's up there. Starting 6th. Hopefully we don't get plowed through here immediately and die. That would suck. Just gotta have a nice smooth fire off. This track's pretty difficult to restart at. Thankfully we only have to do one because it's late mile fix, so no restarts. I will have to do an open at some point, which could be messy, but we'll deal with that later. If it's a good race, maybe I'll post that if I record the late mile open at some point, but we'll see. We won't worry about that right now. Looks like we're still waiting on 3rd place. And that's it. So where is Mr. Leach? Come on, Mr. Leach. Plenty of fuel in it. There he is. Corolla paint scheme. I like that. Maybe it's a Camry. It looks like a Corolla to me. It looks like those Corolla rear lights, but regardless. All right. like the paint scheme on the 3 as well there. Some good looking cars in this race. Obviously we got my default gray sun drop scheme, which is pretty boring, but I think it's a nice twist, for lack of a better word, on the colored sun drop scheme. That's kind of default scheme. I don't know what I did or what kind of wrong buttons I hit or whatever to get the gray one, but I kind of like it. It looks pretty cool. Again, we'll try to just find a spot in line here and save as much tire as you can when everybody's going to be going full blow. So we'll see how it works out. We might get run over. We might be slow regardless. We might burn through the tires regardless, but that's our best shot, so we'll give that a whirl. I appreciate you stopping by. Again, make sure you drop that like and a sub, and let's see if we can get something out of this. So I appreciate all the love and support, and let's get right to it here shortly. Actually going to roll up the sleeves for this because I know I'm going to be working pretty hard just to maintain wherever the heck we're running. So we are ready. Here we go. Pace car is off in the hands of the 15. Bottom got stacked quite a bit there. See if we can roll this outside at all. I would guess not. Car in front very loose. Getting back tires picked up there because the guy in front just about killed all of us. Gonna fight this guy who wants to go hard there, the 5 car. So we're still good. We're still alive. Looks like we're in 8th. That's decent, I guess. But lost a couple spots there. Again, we'll just get in line, chill. We were going to be all right. 9 got super free there off of 2. I think it was 2. Maybe it was 4. I can't pay attention. We had the lift there, got hit in the back, but better than hitting the nose. So we're still okay. We're still hanging in 8th. So still alive. Just trying to save as much as we can here. Let everybody else go hard if they want. We're alive. That's the #1 goal. So happy with that. Definitely slow. Yeah, not too slow. People are only around 6s at this point, so let them go nuts if they want to go nuts. We will not go nuts. So hard to balance the tire wear on this car. It just drives so weird, and there's so much grip, but you gotta not use all of it. You can use like 90–95% of it. You just can't quite use all of it. Defend a little bit there into 1, but then pushed up through the center. Just about wrecking at the front. Saw it up there. Looks like they're all surviving so far, though. Not sure if that's Kraus leading or making the pass or what the deal is, but again, we're just hanging back here, watching it, saving if we can. I still think someone will wreck at some point, whether it's hitting the outside wall or what happens, but I'm trying to just chill. We're going to get stacked up here at some point. Not going anywhere from 8th, so might as well just play it cool. Got a big old run to the bottom. Let them have that line, see if we can fight this off on the top. We're only going to have like 1 shot to get a good exit here, so. Got down the flat, looks like they're just a little bit, so we'll get back clear of that. Go back into save mode. As much saving as you can reasonably do, I suppose. I'd like to get a couple spots here, whether through attrition or just tire saving or whatever, but they're starting to run away from me just a little bit, as expected. Again, if we finish back here, we're going to lose somewhere between 50 and 100 iRating, which, whatever, I don't really care, but not ideal, but better than being dead, like I said. So, ooh, big snap there, almost spun out. 1/5 of the way done though, 11 down. Yeah, we're not too far off the leader's pace, so could be interesting as we go. Again, still side by side ahead of us. They'll definitely burn them some tires regardless of whether they're trying to or not. Some space behind the 13 behind us, so hopefully they'll allow everybody to just ride a little bit. Under drove entry to 1 there big time. These two are pushing hard, I can tell that. We're not really pushing hard. We're pushing the exits a little bit, but not pushing the entries. Got to keep the right front on it. As we go here, they'll become more and more key, trying to roll corners. Easier said than done. See if we can get to the 5 and start working him over here as we go. Patient with it. Obviously, we can't open the lane to behind us though either, so we gotta find that balance. Not the most fun car to race and drive, especially here. Just feels like we're all driving slot cars in the line. Which is kind of what we're doing, I suppose, but... suppose I should have dialed a little more rear brake into it just in case we need it at the end of the run, but... whatever, just help point the nose, we're still okay. Not really looking forward to doing an open here if it's like this. 85 laps, that'll be really boring. Even if it's a good race, it'll take forever. Be not fun in these freaking slot cars, so. I don't even know what we're going to do for setup yet either, so. Play that by ear. 13's all over us. Again, I overdrive one just a little bit. Still clear though. Definitely feel like we have more tire. At least than the 13 behind us who almost spun out there, so. Definitely overheating that right rear behind us, which is fine. Again, we just gotta be so careful here. So patient. There we go, people starting to battle. That'll give us a shot at least. Get a spot or two. If we can keep rocking like we're doing now, which would be good. Still a long, long way to go. Just went past 40% mark there. About 4 laps to halfway. Don't know what I'm doing, don't know how dynamic track affects this car, so for all I know we're doing it all wrong and it should be up on the second groove by now. I have no idea, but just moving around looking for anything we can find really. Probably take a run to the inside if we can get it here on the 5, but right now I'm cool just hanging. Can't be too patient though. 13 will catch back up to us and give us a run, so. No idea if we'll be able to make this work or if this is a big mistake, but we got put up here, so we'll try it. Still just driving in the entries a lot harder than I am. Just fine, but I'm not sure that's where the speed is. Particularly, we're just kind of held up now. Not that we're that much faster anyways, but we are just kind of stuck here. Definitely not going anywhere at this point. Made our bed. Looks like the 9 is struggling in front of us here a little bit. They're just about wreck in front of us. No bumper tag there, 9 and 5. Actually, we're probably going to lose a spot because of this. Nine's got to get going. Probably made a mistake heading up here behind him when he's all over the place, but again, whatever. It's at least close racing, if nothing else. So. Struggling up here for pace, for sure. Definitely slow. Yeah, we're going nowhere. is just so bad up here. He's going to try to get clear there, which he does. We're up a little bit too high there, actually. That was really poor by me. I just lost sight of where we were. Got it all wrong. There isn't nearly enough off throttle time to do anything different, so... Oh, there they go, wrecking everywhere, and we're part of it, unfortunately. I guess technically we got a spot out of that, but still 4X, which sucks.
Yeah, that's real cool, man. I passed you clean, and then you dumped me.
Looks like the 9 ran over the 5 there. That's what it sounds like, at least. So.
Didn't mean to get into one car. I saw it happen, and I tried to move up.
Nah, you're good. I couldn't see him from where I was at. They killed my car pretty good, though. Left front's very broken.
Sorry, guys.
Well, that sucks. I mean, we're still 8th, but kind of in no man's land now, and the 5 is faster than us, so. Got 20 laps.
The 9 car just doesn't like getting past.
9 was definitely slow and burning off his car, burning off his tires big time there.
Yeah, I think about half of our race was in the back.
You don't remember driving into the back of me, do you?
You might want to watch that replay. You cut right across my nose, dude.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. We might be able to
You were
stick with
not
the 9
clear.
here if they battle next to side by side in front of us for a little bit.
Spotter didn't say nothing to me that you were in there.
Well, that's part of your problem if you rely 100% on that spotter.
Feel like we have decent tires saved, but again, so hard to pass.
That's all I got
when
when there's guys like you behind you.
We're trying though. 16 laps left.
Thank you. No problem.
Definitely faster than the 9 here. We just gotta keep rolling. Get a quarter. We can maybe force him to leave the line, but I'm just not fast enough. Not confident enough to push, and not fast enough. So don't know the line I need to be running or anything like that. So. Keep trying, 14 more, but I don't think we're going to be able to go anywhere unless he makes a mistake or something. Sucks that we got a 4X out of that. Definitely going to lose a little bit of SR here. We're sitting at like 484. I was going for the 499, but there's still racing to do this season, so. Although it's all mostly street stocks and Daytona. Daytona will be good, so. We can survive there, we'll be all right. Seem to roll entry center okay. We can't quite get our exits down to be able to actually make up any positive ground, but that corner was all right. Looks like the 9's really struggling to get in the corner hard. So am I. Go. Seem to get through 3 and 4 decently enough. There we go. That's what we wanted. There they go, wrecking all over the place here. It's at least one spot. 15 is at least spun or crash or something here. So, puts us up to 7th. See if 15 has a damage or what's going on here. It's just pulling off, it looks like. Well, I guess now this is for 5th, potentially. Okay, well, we got more pit stops from broken cars. Don't even know who's leading anymore. I assume it's Derek.
Solo Joe.
I guess we are up to 4th somehow after running in 8th for this entire race.
Thank you,
Now
sir.
with 5.5 laps to go, we're going to be 4th.
Yeah,
We got
no
more
problem. Everybody
tires
come
than the
with me.
guys behind us. No real pressure. It looks like Andrew up ahead has at least some damage. So I was hoping for some chaos and some death, and we got it. It sucks that we got a 4X out of that, but I suppose we probably would have been in that next crash otherwise. So things happen for a reason. Interesting. That's all I can say is interesting. I assume it's Kraus leading, and he must be gone because we can't even see him on a straightaway. He's way up there, I think, in 3 and 4. So regardless, I mean, I guess if we were able to finish 4th out of this deal, after being slow, finishing wherever we're running 8th, we were going to finish maybe 7th at best. Got a couple freebies, so 2.5 to go. I cannot complain about this one. I have not had fun, that's for sure. I've not had fun at this track in this car, but we cannot complain. We've gotten lucky for sure in this one. So we did save some good tire though. That allowed us to pass the 9 car because he definitely had less right front and less entry roll than we ended up having at the end. I think with enough time we might have been able to go catch him past the 13 again, but not nearly the same amount of difference in overspeed on that car as we had on the car behind. So that's how it goes. Good race, everybody. Do the nice YouTube plug here in the center of 3 and 4.
Good win.
Take that. It wasn't Dean Kraus that won by 5.2.
Good race, guys.
Take that. Unfortunately, we got the 4X, but
Good win, Derek.
hopefully it's not too bad. The amount of corners we have now in the short track
Good win,
stuff.
Derek. And John, just to clear that up, I might have tapped you after you
Oh,
cut me
yikes.
off, but I didn't flat out wreck you. So
Okay.
I honestly didn't do that intentionally on you either.
Okay, well, whatever. All right, so let's see who else had 4Xs, because probably just about everybody. Kraus didn't have one. Joe coming from the back didn't have
It
one.
was
Everybody
definitely
else
not
did.
intentional.
So, whatever. I don't know why the 13 just stopped right here. I was going to just follow him in the pit road, but whatever. We scam, and I say scam in the heaviest of words. We absolutely scam a 4th place out of that. Started 6th, so the record book's going to look good, even though we were bad. So, never again. We're not doing that again. That track, at least. That was ugly, so. We lose ironing for 4th, if that tells you how it goes. We lose 3, so that's not too bad. We lose 0.11. We'll take that. We were the 1 car by a long shot there. Krause was at 41 and some change, so that explains a little bit more of it. The 3 car was only 3,900 or something, so at 5,500, I guess we'll take the -3 for the 4th place finish. I'm glad we didn't finish 8th or 9th or whatever then, because that would have been a lot. But anyways, we'll take it. We hung on. We scammed the 4th place out of it, and I guess I got to call that a success. So that's going to be it. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want to miss any of the action from iRacing, the Top Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, Camaro content, anything else I may post. So appreciate all love and support as always. We'll see how this goes, and hopefully we can keep pumping out good content. So this car will not be making frequent appearances. We got to make at least a couple more, but not frequent by any means. So we'll see if we can get those recorded and have some better results in the future. But until next time, as always, bye.